There we go. Stream start, begin, go. We'll see how this goes today. My energy is gonna be strange. Because I'm slightly ill. Not like totally ill. Slightly ill, but doing this is just playing a video game and having fun, so in theory I should be able to do that. I don't see why I wouldn't. Although I am astonishingly warm at the moment, so I may have to take my jumper off. Advert, go. There we go. I'm just trying to compose a Discord notification. I realized I completely shut up while I did that. Hold on. My brain really hasn't activated yet, has it? Copy link. Paste. Link. Tell you what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking, how has this room got so warm? I was sitting here perfectly fine, and now I'm suddenly boiling hot. I'll finish this notification and then I'll swap to just a t-shirt and I'll be fine. Everyone. Birthday stream. Ish. Technically. The actual day isn't yet. But we're close enough. Sure, that'll do. Go. No, that's go. Go. Watch me not be. It is Friday. For some reason this week, I've had a terrible time knowing what day it is. Like Wednesday, I thought it was Thursday, and then Thursday, I thought the next day was going to be Saturday, and then it was a terrible, terrible mental cognizance of the day of the week. But that's fine. I was going to say my jumper off. Give me a moment. I'll disappear the camera just in case I accidentally pull my jumper too high or something. That didn't go badly. Hello. Warm room is now simply warm, and I'm fine. Great. You don't actually know what I'm doing today. In that last time we played this, I went into this area, did a whole thing where I like fought a bunch of enemies that were real difficult. Oh look, there they are. Did some jumping around, got some items, found a flagpole, and I was like, cool, call it a day. I don't know where this area goes. I don't know what I get for doing it. I don't even know if like I need to really bother. I don't quite know where I'm going next either, but Now I'll just keep going. See what's happening. Oh, is this giant thing the axon from the tower that was trying to reach the sky? It kind of looks like it. Which would make sense. This area, I believe, is called Renoir's Draught, which is, you know, where to put all the things he created, but didn't really finish. Well, this is gonna cause me a problem, isn't it? I've barely started, but I'm already in a fight. Yeah, just to clarify, I'm slightly ill. I'm not in physical pain because I took painkillers, so my nose doesn't give me a headache right now. But I'm in the mid back half of having some sort of cold or something. So I'm thinking and doing a bit slower than normal, but that's fine. Okay, so we got this is just dark resistant. This, which is probably dark resistant, and this, which is... Wait, no, that might be weak to dark. I don't remember. Well... Crack them with a wildfire. And then... I guess another wildfire. Now you're all got 6 burns on you. I think I'll go for the defensive move. And then... Oh, I got a new weapon, didn't I? But I don't remember what it does. That's not very helpful. Final pass on the middle one. Yeah, he does resist dark damage. That's what I thought. Then I can't read the middle one. Now it's on everybody. Nope, that was bad timing on my part.
Let's dance.
Good.
Ready to carry.
Note. Oh. Yeah, my L has 1 health. That's not very good. Okay, tremor. There's no point doing that. What we'll do is we will base attack the middle one. It's weak to lightning.
A storm is coming.
Good to know. Now I have a heck of a lot of stuff. We'll do Typhoon.
Eternity of ice.
Hits everybody and brings about some heals. Oh! The blight is gone all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. That was my intent, to use this and go, now not blighted, but weirdly that worked out anyway. Okay. I'm gonna elect to... hold on. Bring it to fire? I could do both! Or I could set up a big fire attack, actually. Let's have a big fire attack on the one on the left. I've just realized I probably set up my L to die shortly. Thinking about it. Well, she'll heal before her turn, but she'll probably take fire damage and it'll go badly. Tricky. We'll hit you with a base attack.
Till the end.
You're defenseless now. Aha. And then, nice and simple.
It's locked on you.
Oh, my timing's terrible. Right. Stop lighting me. So rude. At least the typhoon works. Happy 20 months anniversary! Happy New Year! I don't know. Hi, Wolfie. Thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 20 months. That's a lot of months. That is... Hold on. Doing math. That's a year and 8 months. It's a lot of months. I said that, but like, you know what I mean. A lot of months, isn't it? I'm gonna do a revive.
I won't disappoint
And
you.
she's great. Only 2 years. Are those? I don't know if I said this out loud because I thought it, and then my brain's in a strange spot. Are those months that are consecutive, or is that like a month with? It must be have breaks in it. Because there's the bit where I didn't do any streaming, and unless it would be a very strange thing for you to subscribe for the 2 years I didn't stream, but I don't think it's consecutive. Not that it needs to be. It's just, you know, figuring out what numbers mean, isn't it? I think it probably feels longer if it's not consecutive, actually. We'll do my favorite move. There we go. Now they're all nearly dead.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. So you got one hit.
On guard.
En garde! I raise you a burning wait, hang on. Do I raise you a burning canvas? That's a gradient thing. I can do kills weak target, otherwise extreme void damage. That could be fun. Does this count as a weak target? It should.
Get out of this, Countess.
It was weak enough.
Can do that.
I'm virtuous stance, which is great for me because now I can kill this one.
We can take everything.
Bye bye, extra enemy.
Better.
How many months you subbed in total, not continuously? Gotcha. You're on a 5-stream streak. Yay! That's 5 weeks. That's how that works. We know that one because I would do one a week, so that's actually a very long time. On other channels, that would be like less than 1 week, but no, this one, 5 is a big number for a stream streak. You also have 209,000 channel points. I wonder what you can do with those. I don't know what I still have. I think I undid some of the buttons that were available just because they felt tacky and like I didn't make them because they were made so long ago. Congratulations on being... Wolf, you're hitting every button. Congratulations on hitting every single button. It's... I hope the buttons are enjoyable. And they make for a fulfilling experience. You're winning a lot today. I mean, it's a time for winning.
Okay.
I was before I started this stream, I was thinking about just like, you know, in general, what's going on in the world this week? Because usually I have a better time talking if I can think about what's like, you know, things to talk about that have happened recently. And all I can think of mainly is that, one, there's a World Cup going on, in which England won a match that they did. The only match they've done so far, but they won, so that's winning. And then also last week, it was after stream, because stream's on Friday. But last weekend, I like watching the Formula One these days. And I'm an avid Lewis Hamilton will return sort of person. I'm like, listen, when I was growing up, he was cool. And then he fell off for a bit because I don't know, the regulations weren't cool enough. But like last week was a good week. I had a great time. I watched that whole race and had a very, very happy experience. Because if you're unfamiliar, he won again for the first time in a Ferrari. For the first time in like 3 years or something. It was pretty great. Also, he's like second in the championship and doing very well. And, you know, it's all good. Very exciting. Oh, hello, Odin. How are you? Are you winning this week? On the theme of everyone winning?
A storm is coming.
I would like to revive my ally. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let me invert to a strike. Bish, bash, bosh.
Blade.
And then she's dead, so never mind. Yeah, my brain is just not in the mood for parrying today. I should stick to dodging today.
Let's.
I'm not mentally prepared. This is confusing. I would like to. I want to break it, but I want to live. Revive. We'll do it next. That's an important thing to do. And then hit it normally. That puts defenseless on it. You're gonna hit it normally, because that will break it. Because I remember I put that thing on that does that. Which then brings me back to the storm caller. The lightning storm. Okay, and then it's gonna be my turn again in a bit. It's gonna go very well.
Meet your reckoning.
It's nearly dead. Just give it a second. A few more seconds. It'll be fine. Okay. Okay, I dodged correctly. We did it. And then hit it with the move! Yay! And back to chat. Lewis is older than you thought he was. How old did you think he was? Because honestly, he's younger than I thought he was. I lost track somewhere along the way. But I was pretty sure he was like 45 or something. And I think he might be 40, maybe 42, 3, I don't know. He's not 45. I know that much. You thought it was 38, but he's 41. Yeah. So I was overcompensating for the time I missed. Rush on powerful. Apply rush when applying powerful. That's pretty cool. Happy days. You don't keep up with racing much, but you do with football. The last thing you watched probably was soccer, right? Well, there's a World Cup at the moment. But it's all evening. Can't watch it in the daytime because time zones. That's a thing. I will say, the World Cup, it's got a weird thing going on. Because, like, in terms of organization and FIFA as a managing body, as it were, terrible. Dreadful. Or worse. Like, ridiculous, frankly. But as just like a social event, like you watch the videos of people on YouTube and they're like at the things and they're like, it's all the fans meeting each other. That's the fun thing to look at. As well as the competition itself. Like, I saw clips and it was like the Scottish fans just sort of overtaking Boston. And like, there was the, I think it was South Korean fans, and they weren't allowed to bring alcohol into the arena, so they were just drinking it with like, I forget who they were against. It might be like Mexico or something, Like with the opposing team or whatever, they're just having a drink outside the stadium with like people. It's just this is seeing humans be generally just sort of camaraderie isn't the right word, but interhuman camaraderie. It's what it was. Like nice, restores your faith in humanity a bit. That's a nice thing about the World Cup. Now, when we get to the finals sort of era, time of things, that'll be when it gets nastier and everyone's mean. But for now, we're fine. You've been watching Royal Ascot all week. Is that the horse racing? What the hell? Where have we? SJ, where have I ended up? I was expecting this to lead outside, not deeper. Onto the abyss. Your country's too bad to even get in the World Cup, so you're supporting Belgium. I forget, you're in Wales, aren't you? And I also forget the World Cup isn't one of the ones where we do the UK. We separate everybody for the World Cup for some reason. Like, Scotland is Scotland, Wales is Wales, and the UK is the UK. Not the UK, England is the UK. England is England, my god. See what I mean? In my brain, I'm too Olympics coded. I'm like, it's Team GB. Everyone's in the same one. Yeah, where have I ended up? I wonder how Northern Ireland works. Is Northern Ireland in the World Cup, or is it just Ireland, or is it... I mean, it must be. Like, they're separate places. But, I don't know, I've not seen it.
We should turn back. I sense something powerful down this path.
Let's go.
Well, if I'm in for trouble, I'm in for trouble. What have I done? What the... what? Oh god. This is so Elden Ring. What have I done? Like, there's a thing over there. And I've got a flag. Can I upgrade anything? Not really. Okay, this is starting to get panicky. Because why would it tell me to turn back? What have I done? Oh, and there's a... Huh? I don't understand. They're in an expedition uniform. I have to fight them to get the journal or something. I don't... Is it Cloud with a Buster Sword? No, it's Expedition Zero. Okay.
These swords. They look like the ones in old Lumiere.
I'm about to get destroyed, aren't I?
So he's the one who felled the exile.
It's gonna do like Sephiroth moves on me and I'm going to die.
Simon.
Who's Simon?
You know him.
He's an old friend of mine. We joined Expedition Zero together. He disappeared and I thought... Looks like you met Clea. I'll lay you to rest. My friend.
Oh, he's gonna destroy me. I just know. When you do this much setup, it's gonna be like a 17 move combo. I'm gonna get hit by 15 of them and I'm gonna die. Unless somehow I outdamage this. Unlikely though. Sure, Japan's team was like the only one that tidied up their locker room after the match was done. That can't be right. I mean, I imagine like other teams did. Also, that's just you know, it's like last year I went to see Coldplay. This is going somewhere, and what they had was they had like the flashy. Well, actually, funnily enough, these bracelets came from Coldplay. But they had the flashy ones with the lights on, that like time with music and stuff. And afterwards, you can recycle them by basically giving them back, and then they'll use them again for different shows. And before the show starts, there's a screen. It's got the statistics of which country were the best at recycling the bracelets. And you go to Seoul, Korea, and it's like 99% or something, like miles beyond everyone else. You're like, yeah, okay. They just got good conscientiousness like that. You are watching horse races. Okay. I'm not really into horse races. My sister is, but I've never been all that enthused. I'm like, okay, you like the thing, therefore I'm not like. That's how it always goes, isn't it? Ireland have 2 FAs, whatever that means for North and Republic. Okay. Ireland is in the Women's World Cup. Well, I know Ireland, Ireland and the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland are 2 separate places. Northern Ireland is in the UK, which is where it gets confusing. Because, like, yeah, it's sort of just, it's a place that often gets forgotten about when you're talking about the UK, which is sort of rude. But also, it's confusing when you get to sports, because you're like, is Northern Ireland a separate team from Ireland? I don't know. But like when you look at in other international competitions, Eurovision, for example, we have the UK as an entry. So there's just Ireland and then there's the UK. You don't have to think about if Northern Ireland counts separately. When you get to football, and it's the English team and the Scottish team and the Welsh team, like, is there a Northern Irish team? I've never heard of them, but I imagine there has to be. And what the hell am I doing about this guy? We're gonna set him on fire? I mean, it's a good start usually. Set him on fire, right? Set him on fire. It's gonna do nothing. Oh, it did less than nothing. It did... Can I call that a millimeter? Maybe. Okay, give me all set. That's my plan. Everyone powerful rush and shell. It's a helpful thing to do. Now, because I've done that, I've somehow ended up with 9 stuff, which is good. Because then I can hit you with Final Path and instantly put you into some trouble. Ooh, that did some damage. Oh god. Oh, hey, wait, hold on. He's literally just clocking me in the head with his fist. Wait, what? He just stole my health. We didn't steal it. But like, I went to 1 health, and I don't know why. I don't like this. This is bad. This is very bad for me. Okay. If I hit him with Crippling Tsunami, then I can hit him with Elemental Genesis, and I might feel better about myself. No, I can't. If I hit him with Crippling Tsunami, I can't Elemental Genesis, because I'll have 2 ice stains, and you can't have duplicates. If I hit him with Wildfire, I'll only have 2 stains, so I can't do that. Maybe I hit him with Crystal Crush and hope I get enough back. I'll do that. That break meter did not go up very far. I'll revive. Actually, no, don't revive. Actually, yes, do revive. No, I healed instead. I'm dumb. A dead or a move? No! He literally just... I should have revived. The good news is my counters do a lot.
I die. So be it.
But, yeah, okay, so if I'm dead, insta-revive myself, otherwise I am screwed.
If it.
If I die, so I'll hit him with a sealed fate.
Your fate is sealed.
I'm now in Twilight. Okay. So, item. Healing tin. CL. I like having health. Elemental Genesis. Go.
Meet your reckoning.
Okay, so I can actually do decent damage to him. Oh god. He's sneaky, man. Honestly, though, not as bad as I thought he was going to be. Stop it! He literally just eats my health. No, don't remove the... Okay. That's the big problem here. Oh, no, that's also a big problem. Me being dead. Tends to generate some issues. There's some stuff to learn, but we can keep going. It'll only get worse. When he's got like a quarter health, he'll probably pick up the sword again and decide I need to die now. But for now, it's fine. I think let's manage it. Wait, what's Creation Void? Extreme void damage to random targets. Maybe I should do that. It'd be fun. What's my gradient thing? Give 2 shields and... Ooh! I can get myself shields. That could be good. I don't like this music. It's very... I mean, it's good music. It's just not good for my mindset. It's that uneasy violin. Puts me on edge. I would like to give myself powerful because powerful is good. I believe in my power over you.
Incoming.
Oh god. No. Okay, it's just a 3-hit combo.
Incoming.
1, 2, jump, hit him, dodge. Nice. I'm learning already. I genuinely don't know what I'm meant to do about that one. My health. It's all gone. Radiant attack? I could... No, not really. Perfect recovery on self. Here we go. Full health again. Hit him with the Angel Eyes. It's a good move.
I'll always come back. Damage.
You prefer jump racing over flat racing? It is more dangerous for the horse. I mean, yeah. Isn't there a thing where, like, just running, like, really fast can be dangerous for horses? Because, like, they run too fast and then they, like, exhaust themselves to death. Isn't that a thing? Not very pleasant, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to really... make a salient point about it. Speaking of making a salient point about stuff, fun story from earlier today. I was watching, there's a channel on YouTube, and they're called Blind Wave. They have a spin-off channel called Wave Squadron. This is the React channel where they watch Star Wars things. They rewatched Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, so naturally I'm like, I'm watching this. Had a great time. They talked about stuff, and you know when you get to listen to someone talk just enthusiastically about Star Wars, and it's very nice because they're enthusiastic, and you're like, yeah, and they talk about like, wouldn't it be so like, if in the universe this one thing had happened differently, the story, and you're like, yeah, it's great. Anyway, there was a YouTube comment in this YouTube video, and it was some guy, and he was. I mean, I'll let the comment speak for itself. I don't have it anymore because it's gone. But it basically said, you know, and there was a 9-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith, so they really did cut everything out, or cut a lot out. And naturally, my self reading that goes, well, that's wrong. Just 9-hour film. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. So I put in some effort, you know. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do my due diligence here, double check. I Google, find nothing. Naturally, there's a couple of air quotes news stories about how it was at once a 4-hour film. And obviously I checked the sources. They're just citing other articles that have said this same rumor, so it's not a thing. It's very safe to assume this is just people getting confused about how. You know, before you cut down a film into the final product, it's longer because you've not cut it down into the final product yet. So I explained this to this YouTube comment guy. I'm like, this is a colossal misunderstanding of how the film's made. You know, I explained this, and I'm not rude about it when I do it. I'm pretty frank, but not rude. I'm like, so I don't like target the guy. I'm just like, basically, like. The film is what George Lucas wanted it to be. There was no one breathing down George Lucas's neck saying, yo, this needs to be shorter. Because he's George Lucas, and this was in a post-Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings era, where we were allowed long films if the creator really wanted it. George Lucas is probably like, no, I'm off the classics. I make my 2-hour, 20-minute film. That'll be quite long, and we'll call it a day. So anyway, I explained that like there is not a 9-hour cut of this film. At most, there's like all the footage stitched together in like the original cutting room floor. Might have been 9 hours. I explained there's the rumor of the 4-hour cut. Probably wrong again. Couldn't find any sources. And also there's another rumor equally as invalid of a 6-hour cut of the Phantom Menace. I'm like, so yeah, maybe you got confused there. But like this thing doesn't exist. The reply I get is one of the best things I've ever read. Okay. Because the reply I get says, I'm going to try and remember it as accurately as possible here. It says to me, you seem like the type of person who just denies the truth and says what they think as if it's facts. Ain't no one reading all this. I'm like, internally, I'm like, mate. Externally, I'm like, mate. This person who's adamant there's a 9-hour cut for Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, and I'm just gently like, dude, that's probably not the case. And they're like, you're denying the truth. You're not facing facts. And so what I reply with is very simple, and it might be my best work in internet commentary ever. What an ironic thing to say. And then I just leave it. Because after that, there was no winning for that guy. It's one of those things I was like, oh no, I've done something actually quite impressively. Like, you can't clap back to that. Because what you said was, you're so stubborn-minded, you can't face the truth. No one's reading this. I'm like, so... Hold on, so you're not going to read the thing I wrote because... What? I wish I had the exact words, because it's actually more ridiculous than I'm making it sound. Anyway, I told him it was very ironic what he said. Actually, I didn't say that. I said, what an ironic thing to say, which isn't really talking to him. It's talking to everyone else who's going to read it. And the next comment I get back, which at this point I've checked out because I've already won. I've like, that was the beginnings of an internet argument. We've parried it and it stopped before it started. The next comment is, it's something, you look like Pirate Software. By the way, how's your YouTube career going? And I'm like, what are we talking about? What has happened here? The guy's lost so tragically before we began. They're like, what? And yeah, I didn't reply to that. And then the next time I checked, the comment was gone. So it either got deleted by a moderator, which I think might be very possible. It's a pretty friendly channel for the most part. If they saw there was an argument happening, they might delete it. Or the guy realized how stupidly he had stepped and deleted his own comment. I'm like, you know what? It's the only good outcome I've ever had from talking to someone in YouTube comments and like disagreeing. It's just like, it's so insane. Absolutely mad. I do wish I had the exact words though, because it was like the most bold-faced, like, like talking to me. It was like, you're an idiot. You're just like, I want the exact words, and I can't have them because it's gone. But it really was dumb. Like, imagine saying to someone, you can't see the truth. You're just so intent on your own opinion that you're not going to take in anyone else's ideas. No one's going to read what you said. It's like, I can't be bothered to read the thing that you put because you're so narcissistic that, like, I don't care. I'm like, what's happening? Anyway, so I found that to be a very fun interaction because it was so ridiculous, and I wasn't hurt one bit, and I was like, this is an absolute win. So that was my internet story. And a somewhat similar funny thing happened like that to you on Twitter the other day. But it's Twitter. That's instantly worse. I mean, you could share it, but like, I remember I got into a Twitter argument once, and it's like, it infected my day, and I was not happy about it. In this case, it's... I don't know. I know when... Because internet arguments are weird, because they can get in your head. Because it's like a conversation with no end. So if you're not careful, you will just sort of ruminate on it and keep going. This one I felt so secure in because I'm just like, I didn't actually have to reply. My policy usually is that, like, if I leave a comment on someone else's comment or even on a video, I just don't reply past what I say initially because I said what I wanted to say the first time. If someone has issue with it, they're gonna have issue with it. You know, I'll leave them be to their own thoughts. But this one time, I'm just like, okay, this isn't a message for you. This is a message for everyone else. Look how ironic this guy's comment is. And I was like, I can leave that happily. But usually if I get into an internet argument of some sort, it just ruins my day. And I'm like, Because you can't win. No one ever backs down. No one changes their mind. Impossible.
Energized.
What do you mean stealing all shields? That's cheating.
Not impressed.
It's cheating. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to try this again. Wait, Verso came back. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh no. Why is he just called Simon? That's what I want to know. Like, what is the significance of the man just being called Simon? Hold on. Wait. Revive. Well, no, I don't want him to wipe my dead people away again. And then hit him with an assault. I want to hit him with at least something, even if I'm doing next to no damage. Apply slow, apply slow.
Sweet taste of battle.
A sweet taste of battle. Internet arguments are pointless. They are. Like, you're not wrong there, Odin, at all. I actually completely agree with you. I share this one story because it's one of the rare circumstances where I was like, no, I've won before we began here. Because I wasn't in the argument at any point. I corrected a guy. He began trying to argue. I pointed out his beginning was ridiculous. And then he jumped off a cliff before I could even, like, care. Wonderful experience. There's a guy who put an AI filter over the new Shrek 5 teaser. And you, as well as a couple others, quoted tweeting it, saying, DreamWorks literally says, you can't train our films on AI. at the end of every single one of their movies. And he replied to you saying, and if a corporation tells you to eat garbage, you'll eat garbage? Sue ChatGPT, Google, and Apple, if it bothers you. By the way, I didn't do it. Read and watch carefully, as it's gonna be there forever. So anyway, 5 hours later, that video got DMCA takedown by DreamWorks. Gonna be there forever. You know what, Wolfie? A lot of the time, like, you tell me a story, and I, like, find a pothole in it, and, like, I pry that thing open and make the story less good because I'm annoying like that. That one was brilliantly told, and I liked it a lot. That was very good.
Bring it on.
Stop stealing my shields!
Oh well.
He and Simon aren't getting along here.
That's more like it.
No, don't okay, well now I just have Minoko. And Minoko, not exactly my best damage dealer. So, good, we're done, okay. I gotta prep for this fight somehow. I don't know what my plan is, but... need a better one. Okay. Well, first things first. Let's see. Yeah, I have a bunch of Lumina space, so I should put on some new abilities there. $40K community is full of them. It's not funny. Like, Reddit hate this one 40K rumor YouTuber because his rumors always come true now as well. And he's blacklisted by Games Workshop, which is funny. I've never got into 40K. Actually, that's not true. I got into 40K when I was younger in the capacity that gluing things together and painting them was kind of fun. But lore-wise, I'm out. You've explained some stuff to me before, and it sounds cool, but I feel like I'm too far on the outside for it to really sink in. It's one of those things I choose to observe from afar, and I enjoy it that way. You know, when people were like, "Oh yes, the Blood Angel Marines of Doom. They conquer the Emperor, Supreme Titan, Doomsayer, and the Necromorphs." No, that's Dead Space. Why was that what I took issue? I know I mixed Blood Angel Marine Death Squad or whatever I said. That wasn't real, so why did I care about Necromorph? Dumb. I think I want solidifying. That's a good one to have. Any other options? Damage on burn target. That's good. Lune, you have 7 points. I would like to have... Energizing Revive. That'll do. Blood Angels are a chapter, and there's robot aliens called Necrons. That's what I was thinking of. I knew Blood Angels were a thing. I just know I added a bunch of words afterwards that made it not a thing. Also, I think I was actually thinking of Tyranids when I said Necromorph. But, you know, I don't really know what they are either. I think they're like weird bug things. I would like increase... No, I don't want increased damage on target. I want... Ooh, Draining Cleanse. That's actually very good. Yeah, that. Okay, Mael. Here's the thing. If I can get you to have a second turn, that would be amazing. I don't need break shot. I don't need breaker. Energizing burn, energizing heal, energizing parry, energy master, energizing turn. Okay, I don't need first strike anymore. I don't need healing parry. Which puts me one away. I just... Now hold on, I can do this. Give me a flag. Upgrade expedition resources. Done. Now if I go back in here, and I go into Lumina, now I have 40. Always play twice. There we go. Happy day. Hanoko. For solidifying. Hive mind bugs that consume planets of biomass, and they can make new forms with what they consume. Yeah, I was sort of right. I think I said bug thing. Special edition of the second Chorus Heresy book is going for pre-order tomorrow, and you're going to try and get that since you've got the first. That's so many words. The second, well, special edition, we understand, of the second Chorus Heresy book. That's so many words that I just don't know how they fit together. Maybe it's just like the title of a fiction book. I don't know. I watched this. We don't need to watch Simon get up again. Let's just fight him. This does feel strangely doable, unless he has a second health bar. Apply all my stuff. There you go. Everyone's got some buffs. Then we want to hit him with a final path. Boosh.
Ready to evade.
Damn it! I nearly had that. I'm doing some good parry practice though, if nothing else. Okay, I think what I do here is I go this to protect my allies, like you do. Then we rain of fire to give him 10 stacks of fire. And then I forgot to revive Lune again, so I'm instant. Is there a restart button? I could not have made a bigger mistake more quickly. Lune is actually my powerhouse, and I kind of need her back.
Time to take risks.
Your fate is sealed.
The dance begins.
The dance begins. Okay. If I don't heal, I'm dead. Nope, I can do better. Hold on. I can do Sword Ballet.
This will hurt.
Sword Ballet puts me in defensive stance. While in defensive stance, Burn heals me instead of doing damage. I'm gonna hit him with the Gamage and see what happens. Almost a million in one hit. I like that. Okay. I need to make a decision. Am I gonna keep basically murdering myself by trying to parry everything and learn it? Or am I just gonna try and dodge? Because dodge is more reliable, parry is more cool. We're not going to send in the reserve team. I'm good. I'd like to go back in this time with Lune actually taking a turn. I didn't get one. Come on, Simon. Simon says die. Okay. Rush is on. I want to hit you with an all set. I then want to hit you with a final part. I don't know why I'm bothering with the all set, to be honest. Because one hits me anyway, so Shell isn't doing anything. She already has Rush.
I'm waiting.
Do I get powerful? Is that maybe I'm gaining from that? I don't know. Okay, now it's my turn, so I have to. I'm compelled to revive. Okay, Lune will get a turn this time. Confirmed. Thank goodness. This isn't going to do a lot, but it will put me in Virtuous for next turn. Provided there is a next turn. Hi, Lune. You gotta go now. I could Crystal Crush or Typhoon. Stormcaller? Stormcaller might be the play. Actually, no. No, Crippling Tsunami won't get me to where I want to be. Stormcaller it is. You may be asking, well, where do we want to be? What we want to be is in the Elemental Genesis. Because it does that, and that's a big number.
On me.
Boom!
Risks.
Okay, now I seal your fate. I'm now in the Twilight Zone. I can apply Powerless, Defenseless, and Slow to him. That could be fun. I think it's worth... This is gonna be boring, but just hitting a heal on myself.
I'm ready.
Now, I'm thinking... a sword ballet. Messed up the timing, but it's still 250,000 damage, you know? Watching the bar go down is about all I need to come from this. And then I have 3 gradient charges, that's good. I can do my... What, it does like 1,000,000 or something, doesn't it? I don't really want to though. I want to burn him. And so he shall burn. Timing. At least I followed my instinct to dodge that time. And I didn't decide, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and parry. Like, parry rarely is working out for me, so
A storm is coming.
dodge will be much better. I can do Skybreak. Skybreak's fun. do a tsunami. Put him on ice. Make him a little slower.
Danger!
Rarely has that good of an effect, but... No! Why so difficult? Incoming ad break. You can get snoozed and come back in 5 minutes. Ad break. I'm busy. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. What I do know is I must revive my ally, as we know, because otherwise he will remove my allies. And I don't like when he does that. I could use Gommage, make him take a load of damage. Or I could do... something different to that. Honestly, sitting with Sword Ballet again. It does big damage, even if it's not massive damage.
A storm is coming.
I can cleanse and heal ally? Skybreak. It's a cool move. It does fun things. Nearly 1,000,000 damage. I like when that happens. And then I can come in with Elemental Genesis and hit him again. So that was basically 1.5 million damage there. I will now point out he is almost half dead.
Deck.
That feels like quantifiable success. The question is, what do I do now? I could do Twilight. No, I'm not in Twilight, so that would be silly. Final Powerful set, or... Chill, Powerful, and Rush. Well, Powerful and Rush, useful. Shell, not doing a lot. Actually, no, I know what I'll do. I will do... Heal Fate. Because it has just occurred to me that he has a bunch of Fortel on him. And then I will all set. Which puts me back into Twilight and buffs my allies, which is a good thing to do. Anyone who was doubting that, apparently. Like that wasn't obvious. It's a good thing to do to buff your allies, everybody. This is where it gets complicated, because now I have... He's already slow. Crystal Crush? Crystal Crush.
Let's shake the earth.
I can't get an Elemental Genesis this turn. I'll do that.
Sustain them.
That'll set me up for next turn at least. And then I'm going to use my items and do a strong healing tint on my L over there, who has 1 health and now does not. Tactical. Now I'm thinking, with what we've got here, we can Rain of Fire. That guy's now on 20 burn. if I go into skills, I can burn in canvas. And so for relatively cheap, that was 1/5 of a million damage. Oh, this is different. That was a new combo. You can't make those up. What? And he removed it. Well, that was the last thing my L's doing. Too early. Okay. Brain, you're not in condition to parry, so don't.
Try me.
Also, he suddenly got more turns, and I don't like that. When did that happen? He's got 3 turns at a time now. Okay, 2 turns of Twilight left. I mean, if we're going down...
Now or never.
We're going down swinging. Jesus, that was 2 million. 2 million!
Take your shots.
What did I do to make CL so powerful? My god.
Try me.
I thought I was dead and suddenly I might be winning this turn. What happened? No joke, I might be winning this turn. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's on half. And then I had 1 turn. And it was all gone. What? That is the level of damage I have wanted CL to have this entire game, and I've never managed to realize it until this moment. Bye-bye, Simon.
These foes are beneath you.
He's gonna have a face too.
Who have fought heaven and
Yeah,
earth
don't get back up. Don't. I'm too happy. Don't get back up. Don't do it.
to find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of that
He's getting back up.
while your oath remains unfulfilled?
Okay, Sephiroth, why'd your sword getting bigger?
Your enemies await.
Can I at least be healed? Can I at least have that? Or am I going in with 2 characters and one that's on 1 health? Oh, we're back. Everyone's on 1 health, but we're back.
Be it.
This remix is amazing, but I'm still internally, that he's alive. That's his giant sword. This is their Melania Blade of Mikola, isn't it? He's about to come at me with like the 17-hit combo that I've been dreading this whole time. I was like, oh, he's pretty easy. I killed him in 1 turn. Idiot. What to do? I could do a bunch of healing, but is that really worth it? Let's do all set. That's a good beginning, at least. Give everyone rush, powerful, all that jazz. Items. Strong healing tint. On self.
Take cover.
And we're dead. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits! And you've stolen all my health again. Great. Okay, first things first, revive ally, because you're going to steal them away from me otherwise. It's what you do. Typhoon, perfect. At least give me some healing.
Ready to evade.
I've somehow gained 2 shields. Don't know how I did that. He is Sephiroth. I was right. And the music's really cool. I'm just not prepared for... I don't see myself victorious in this fight. Powerful, I don't know. Can I slow him down with Chevalier Ice? I'm noticing a lot of my slow doesn't actually make him slower. Oh. One. Oh, he's got like a extra sword somewhere. Don't know where he's keeping that. Oh, it's the same moves, but he's got an extra sword. That's cheating. At least I know the sort of combo. Because it was drop, drop, jump, drop was basically the thing you did. I'm going to have to do that first bit again. That was really difficult. And then I did it, and I was really happy. And now I'm going to have to do it twice. I want to have to do it as many times as it takes. And I have to... This is why I do have to do it again. This is why these bosses are annoying. Not because they're, like, impossible. Because you get to the end bit, and then you have to learn a whole bunch of new stuff, but you can only learn the new stuff once you get to the end bit again. I'll have to run an ad break in a second, but at least we didn't have ads running during the bit where he woke up. Stick you with that. And then give you a base attack for good measure. And then completely mess it up immediately. It was just a nice 3-hit combo, and I decided to do it wrong. At least Lune's here to make everyone alive again. Set the man on fire.
Not looking good.
Currently, I'm on fire. That's not very nice. Item, heal, self. It's not good to have 1 health normally. It's typically a bad idea, actually.
I'll do it.
I am getting the impression I'm gonna have to come back and do this. Not because I lack the capability, but because today I'm not in the right frame of mind to parry stuff properly, usually. I am slightly ill, and that's making me slow.
Careful now.
Stop stealing my Elle's health. She needs it. Okay, I need to do a heal or a revive. Oh no, you took her away. Never mind. Seal fate.
Your fate is sealed.
Well,
The stars judged you.
what I'm learning is use that move a lot because it does a lot. Homage this man's.
Out of this canvas. I'm not giving up.
Not dead yet. I mean, I'm currently in Virtuous. If I go for Sword Ballet, that's big damage. I'ma do it. Drop, drop, jump, chop. Perfect. We like that. Ads are gonna start. Just for warning you. I can't... That punch move I'm terrible at. I cannot prevent the ads, so I apologize if anyone's particularly enthralled in this
Try me.
half-hearted loss that is happening. Then again, last time I lost 2 people. Well, no, not this time. See, last time I lost 2 people, I then did half his health in 1 turn. It didn't happen this time, but then there was OT. For the move practice. That's what this is. What I actually want to do here is I want to hit him. You see? And that'll give me 9 AP, which I want to spend on this. I've never used this move and it looks quite good. It was okay. Damn it, I got the... Misjudged one of them. And he's gone. Rubbish. Monoko versus Simon. I feel like Simon's gonna win. I don't exactly have the most damage in Monoko, but... What I did learn from that one time I got through it with CL was that countering him can actually do quite a bit. Although now he has shields. Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's like a fairly solid cadence to it. If I can get it so that it's in my brain via noises and not visuals, that'll be best. Because if I can just sort of be like, then I can dodge more reliably than being like, where is the sword in relation to his arm as he swings back? Tell you what, there's an ad break in progress. It's got 1 minute left on it. I'm going to get up and just mentally refresh for a second. I'll be back in like a minute or 2, no more than that. And hopefully we'll come back and dominate this man's. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Acute GT. How do you do? I had a plan. What was I gonna do? Upgrade resources. Yeah, we're fine. What does this do? On gradient charge, applying burn. Okay, well that's helpful. I like that. Apply rush on applying powerful. Monoko. Rush on powerful. Speed and crit rate. Speed and crit rate. Take off survivor. Put on rush on powerful. Now you have a stat boost. And a new ability. Because he has ability that's make everyone else powerful. So that's a clever move. Cool. Second chance. Revive with 100% health once per battle, health and crit rate. Anyone want that one? Luna's defense is terrible. 900. Everyone else is in the thousands. That's not great. I do like these gradient things I have, like gradient on a burn, gradient on a crit. That's why I'm able to get these massive moves going. Am I excited for Kingdom Hearts 4? Oh yes, absolutely, massively. Although I'm in a bit of a ignore it mode, because if I ignore it, it'll come around quicker. We're not helped by the fact they released a trailer the other week. I was like, when there's nothing happening, it's easy to just sort of be like, it'll come when it comes. When they release a trailer, and it's like, sort of the same trailer as the one before, but like new, and you're like, ooh, I wonder if it's coming anytime soon. And something tells me it's not. Something tells me that it's like, it's still pretty far away. Because they didn't do a release date. They've not shown like any actual like world stuff. It's pretty much just so far the trailers. The two trailers there have been sort of concept of like big city, big dark side. There's cars now. Go, and that's it. Although I tell you, the one shot in the trailer that really weirdly made me excited. There's the bit where like there's this one shot. You've got Donald and Goofy and like a bunch of blue fire. I'm like, that's interesting to me. Because that's like, it's not like what we've seen before. Also, it's got Donald and Goofy. Not seen them in the trailer, but in the other trailer even. But yeah, it was a bit of a vibe difference, and I was pleased with that. Then you have all the other characters. It's like, this is people in the black coats. I'm like, I wonder who they are. Can't wait to find out, but I'll wait. Because they're not going to tell me for a long time. I want CL to have second chance here, but I don't know what to do about it. Energy no, we like Energy Master, and it's too expensive to take off. Energizing burn? No, because then she'll have no defense if I take that off. And that would be ridiculous. Need some defense. Although, then again, this boss is sort of one-hitting me all the time, so in theory I could drop all my defense and just be like, I am a dodge person now. And if I don't dodge, I die. I could put on at Death's Door. That's actually quite a good idea. Put that on. There we go. Now she has a bunch of defense. Better matching everyone else. And I just realized Verso's crit rate is 112. Don't know how I did that. Quite impressive. Will this be the last Kingdom Hearts? I'm gonna say absolutely not. I'm gonna say there's gonna be like 7 more. Because just to reach 3, it took about 8 games, right? And this one, it's got so much setup for it, but also strangely not enough. In Kingdom Hearts 3, you have the setup for 4, and that you have the secret cutscene where you got I'm gonna sort of avoid some spoilers here. You got Zigbars in it. Not saying any more than that. You got the foretellers from the phone game, and they're like, they show up, and you're sort of like, oh, they've been in the phone game, but they've not been relevant anywhere else. And sort of I don't really know how they're relevant even going into this one. So it feels like this is going to be set up for something else. Although thinking about it, now I've had about 30 seconds of thinking time. Maybe it could stand on its own technically, because Kingdom Hearts 1 ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger with the whole "I'll come back for you, I promise." I know you will. Cut to credits, you know. Kingdom Hearts 2 very much has an ending. Like the beach bit and the music plays, and you're like, "We're back, we're home, yay!" Like, so even though they were building for 3, 2 ended, and like it could have been the end of the series if they wanted. Aside from that bit after the credits where there's the message in a bottle. And then we went back and did the prequel and the in-between-quel and the sequel that isn't actually a numbered sequel, but it was 3D and on a 3DS for some reason. So we did all that, we did the phone game, and then we had Kingdom Hearts 3, which also, again, was sort of an ending, but not quite, because it had the bit at the end of the credit. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this Kingdom Hearts 4 could be the last one if they just decide to stop. I just don't see why they would, because it's fun and we can keep going as long as we want. Combat in this seems fun. It very much is. It's nice because it's turn-based, but also active in that you have to dodge and parry, and if you do those things, you're very much rewarded for that. But also you get to sit back and strategize a bit. It's a lovely balance, this game. Except when it's a really difficult boss, and I get impatient and just sort of want to win, because I've been conquering so much stuff because I'm so over-leveled for a lot of the world at the moment. Like, I come in with my 1,000,000 damage and expect a thing to die, and it just doesn't, and you're like, I'm gonna have to think about this one. It's also very daunting when a thing takes 3 turns in a row, and you're like, but I wanted my go. Speed and crit rate. Health and crit rate. Immediately play when falling below 30% health once per battle. Yeah. Wait, health and how much is your defense? Oh, if I take that off, then you have none. Well, that's not very good. Yeah. Give him a bunch more health. And lose out on speed, but speed is what keeps my turns somewhat consistent. I can't use confident because then I can't heal, and healing's very important. Powerful shield? No. No, I don't need that. Maybe I just go back in with what I've got. I swapped one ability. Actually, the other thing I could do is I could swap characters in. Like I could take out Lune and put in Monoko or something. Did I see the gameplay preview for Blood Message? I don't think I even know what Blood Message is. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Was that in, like, one of the showcases recently? Because I watched those, so in theory it should be in my head if it was in those. I just don't know the name to the visual. What do I add? So Mael's useful because Mael has the thing that gives me gradient attacks. Ciel, same deal. Lune, Maybe I could drop for Monoko instead? Or I could just go full DPS line. Hold on, what did your weapon do? Push the S rank on break, critical hit shots on S rank. Okay. DL, what does your weapon do? 100% crit chance during Twilight, apply warmth, foretell, and critical hit. That's how I'm doing it. 10% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Oh, that must be how I did the super duper damage. Because I was parrying for multiple turns in a row, so it increased my damage by like 60%. So then I did that one move, did like 1,000,000 damage, wasn't sure how. That's so clever. Well done, me. Okay, now I actually know why I'm doing that. I should probably keep that in my brain. Okay. Then in the DPS line. Everyone hits everything hard. Squad. The game based in China about messengers trying to get somewhere through. I probably do remember that game in some capacity. It's just that there's an unfortunate phenomena that's occurred where every game that is made by a Chinese studio is like they've sort of ended up all looking the same because they're all about Chinese history.
So he's the one who felled the
Or like
Exxon.
legend or fables or whatever. And so you got like Black Myth Wukong, Wolong, the other one, like there's a very familiar aesthetic. It's like they're sort of Dark Souls but not quite, and they're set in China and they do the thing. And to be honest, I even like lump in some of the other Souls likes in there that I've just not really paid attention to. The theme is getting a bit overdone. It's like when suddenly everyone did Norse stuff, and I was like, okay, sort of done with that mentally. I checked out. I'm sure if I played one of them would be good, but there's been like 5. And all the ones that have done good are also getting sequels, so. What am I doing? I want to hit you with a sealed fate. Yeah, because that's building up the... I don't need to do... I have a new strategy and it's amazing.
Your fate is sealed.
Like if I just do this, I put foretell on him by hitting him. Dodge. 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 Dang it. Dodge. Okay. Timing was off, but the concept's getting there. Stop stealing my health. I need it. No, I didn't even get a go. I didn't get to do anything. Too early. Too early on the parry.
Swiftly now.
Hold up. Go away, fly. My desk, not yours. Bring Verso back.
No, never.
I crack this guy with the Twilight Darts.
Judged you.
Is he weak to light damage? We'll find out. Nope, I don't think he's weak to anything. At this point.
Eyes up,
That's a B rank for me. Stop stealing my health! I need that.
Eyes up, Verso.
Now I'm dead. So sad. Welcome to the 1v1. And I'm dead. Okay, we can take Verso out of this fight. You're not doing enough. Note for next time. I would like to crack open my energy. And then I would like to apply powerful. And then I want to miss my reaction time thing. And that gives us powerful and rush. Parry. Dodge too late or early. One of those. My brain can't comprehend his attack pattern and it's being bad. And there goes all my health again. He just steals it. What am I going to do about that? I can't run shields because then he steals the shields. Revive my ally. My singular ally. You know what? Have Creation Void. It's a cool move. Just does a bunch of damage and make sure you take at least 100,000. There you go, my shields.
Foolish move.
Harry. 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 Revive. I don't know why I'm bothering with reviving, to be honest. It's not like I have much of a chance. The guy's barely taken a hit. Typhoon it is.
I'm ready.
Foolish move.
At what point do I give up for a while?
Why, yes, nuts.
Like, I have room ahead of me to get... Like, I'm not max level. I'm not level 99. I've not even unlocked Minoko's Gradient 3 attack. That was my next plan when I didn't realize this place was a dead end. Oh, Luna's completely gone. Okay. Thank you, please.
Things are getting spicy.
I don't know why I did that. He'll just steal my shields again. We know he will. Yep. Bye-bye, shields.
Why, yes, I do dance.
Nearly had him. You were like, what now? Hold up. Did it not do the... I didn't say that I changed my party, but did it change my stuff? I don't know if it did. Didn't I make someone's defense a bunch because I thought that was clever? What did I do? I've already forgotten. That's not very helpful. No, well, either way. I got my squad back. The other thing I could do is I could do build up shields and then easily break shield. This is a MyL thing where it's like hit and you get virtuous stance just by breaking a shield. So that's a very refined build that I don't really want to bother with. Like, if you're respecing just to fight one guy, your spec's not good enough. What's the Grim Harvest? Oh, that's heal, isn't it? Heal all allies by 30% health, continues force health to increase heal. Maybe I do that. Put that instead of Plentiful Harvest, which gives me AP. That way I can heal people when they need it. That's a good one. Card Weaver is not needed for this boss fight, however it is a nice cheap free thing to get sun point. Anything else I can put on that will be good? Target ally deals double damage for 1 turn. Hold up. I think that may be the play. If I use that and then my L does 1,000,000 damage. This might be a complicated sum, but I think 2 1,000,000s is 2,000,000. There's a fly on my desk. Go away. Why is it still here? Be afraid, bug. It's not. It's just jumping from bits of my desk. Okay. It's tried to be at home now. That's annoying. Also add our sacrifice just to get a bunch of damage with that. We shall see. What do we got here? Stormcaller can be fun. Hold on, didn't I get hell? Where's hell? There's hell. Very high fire damage that applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. Like 10 burn. Put that instead of wildfire. And I can say on my order, unleash hell, which is what they say in Gladiator. Mael, I've sort of figured you out at this point. I got all the stuff. Add fire, more damage for fire, big damage, virtuous stance, and some big damage, defense, stay in virtuous stance without doing anything wrong. The extreme single target fire damage applies 5 burn per hit, although costs 9, but 5 burn per hit. Defensive stance apply 2 more burn per hit. It's just better Rain of Fire, isn't it? There we go. Add that. Hold on, look at this. Hopefully that saves my changes. Alright, Simon, I've got some new abilities in here. I just want the journal. Like, no joke, I just want it for the collecting thing. I don't even know if I'm going to get a good prize for this. I probably will. One thing about this game, they always give you a good prize for fighting the difficult thing. One boss gave me the literal ability to have a second turn in a row. Another boss gave me double energy gains. Like, they got some good stuff. Okay, it's a sealed fate, please. And don't need to Grim Harvest yet, but helpful. Maybe I Fortune Fury immediately and just get straight into Twilight. Yeah, let's do that. Fortune Fury on... Actually, hold on. No, because it's for 1 turn. They take 2 turns. So if I do 1 turn of setup, then I'll lose it by the time I actually end up doing my damage. buff everyone else instead.
Lune, attends.
Nailed it! I don't need no health. Now I unleash fire upon you. Only 60,000, but he's got 15 burn on him now, so ha. Now I hit him with a burning canvas.
Boy, take everything.
For 100,000.
Now's our chance.
Now I can do earth damage. You don't care much about that. I could unleash hell again. Do I do it? I think so. I think it's funny. Give him as much burn as possible. Actually, I could stump all his double thunder strikes. War Typhoon gives me that nice passive healing going on. I never used hell. I want to use hell. And I messed it up. Which I think means I die. No? Okay. Doesn't work how I think it does. It says deal self-damage if failed. I thought messing up the button presses was failing. Apparently not. Apparently I know nothing. Hit him.
Danger.
200,000 on a counter. Like that. Okay. I am going to play a Fortune's Fury on my own. Then I'm gonna Grim Harvest.
Time to move.
My L deals double damage this turn. Has 3 gradient charges. I think we see where this is going. Well, there's nothing better to do, is there? Nothing's going to do 1,000,000 damage, so... 2.6 million. Oh, I like that move. Okay. Now I'm in Virtuous Stance as well, so 30 burn. I mean, I've got to try the Burning Canvas with 30 burn on it and see what happens.
Boy, take everything.
Almost 500,000. Good dodging.
Brace yourself.
Stormcaller.
Thunder. Strike.
Mainly just to get rid of my fire stains that I have.
Flow.
And now's the time to Elemental Genesis this dude.
Meet your reckoning.
600,000. I'm liking these numbers. My L's dead though. Okay. Before he erases her, bring her back.
Number, yes.
Then I'm gonna run. What do I run here? Twilight Dance? Not gonna be that great. I could also Fortune's Fury, but what am I Fortune's Furying for? I think we Twilight Dance and just hit him with a big move, you know? Honestly, that moved a bit bigger than I thought it was gonna. Damn it. I just revived. It was a combo I wasn't used to. And so naturally I tried to parry it instead of dodge like a moron. Okay, you are gonna revive my L again.
Let's finish this.
And then, sure, crippling tsunami him. Make him slightly slow. Too bad. He is in the break zone. Ooh, I can apply down bound to all enemies and revive all allies with 70% health. Do that! I've never once used that move. It's never been useful. Okay, that can break. I break him, right? That's the play here. Hit him once. That gives me the AP to really hit him. Ooh, I could make my Hell do greatly increased damage, or I can Elemental Genesis. 8 extreme hits, or 5 with burn. Never doubt the Genesis. You think you'll conceal my health and get away with it? No! I can do 30% health back on everyone with a moon. Where's my L at right now? I could Fortune Fury and then... Oh, I could Grim Harvest. What's the point in having more than one health, though? That's the big question here. Because he just hits me anyway and I die. So. I know the plan. Now I Twilight Dance the dude. There we go. Enter phase 2. He's got 7.5 million health. Worth noting. Now Claire's gonna make him get back up. I've seen it already. Who goes first? I go first. Wonderful. Wait, can I can Fortune's Fury myself. Well, isn't that interesting? I'm noticing he has more health. You have to parry it. You can't dodge quick enough. And Lune's gone. That's not good.
Let's dance.
Okay. Even after I'm dead, I should keep attention on his attacks because I can learn from them. energy. I'm just thinking, if phase 1 had 7.5 million health, how much phase 2? I don't understand this. There's too much going on.
Just try
I tried doing a double parry and it did not work. Because every time that second sword, it doesn't. It goes like douche douche every time. But not every time, because it's confusing like that. It picks certain attacks. I don't know what the words mean when it's like, he does a quick attack, he does a short attack, he does a light speed attack. I'm like, what does it mean? I don't know. So I can just go back to the continent, which I'm debating doing, because I've been here for a while, and I'm like, I don't really want to be here all day, I'll come back. But, half the fight. Twice. The thing I've not done is hit him with a big move when he's in phase 2. Just to sort of gauge the damage I can deal. So I'm gonna try for that. Like if I can hit the double damage Gamage on him and see how much it does, it'll probably be like a less than a third or something, but see, I can do that. That's a move I understand.
Let us stain them. Chroma is flowing. Feel the embrace of fire.
Blades sharp.
Hit him with the Pyrolyze.
Finesse and grace.
And then from defense, I go Burning Canvas.
Everything.
Ready to evade.
Yeah, the powerful combo, it's only 3 hits, but I get it wrong every time because it's less frequent. So then I'm gonna do a what? Fortune's Fury? Yeah, Fortune... No, I'm not. I'm gonna do a Revive. Is that more smart?
Well, well.
And then I'm gonna do a... I guess I'm gonna do a Twilight Dance without ever actually needing to use a Sun move, which is very strange. Good damage. Dodge. 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 Wait. Dodge. Dodge. Dodge is too late.
Ready to evade.
Item 5.
See.
Then what? Stormcaller it is.
Thunder, strike swift.
Today.
Careful now.
1, 2, 3. I knew the timing at least. Just not didn't perform it correctly. I would pyrolyze further. An even deeper pyrolyze. And then have my elf steal attention. And then realize I just dropped Lune again. And then immediately fail at parrying because timing is confusing and my brain is too slow today. Hey. Well, at least CL's alive with absolutely nothing to do. Hold up! I could end slice. I could Shadowbring. Play Shadowbringer.
Full deck.
If I can survive 3 turns, I can do something very, very good. And I think that's going to be my play, which is a stupid play. Thoroughly ridiculous. So let's just not do it. The thought process was if I doubled it next turn, then I'd get more damage. But no, I'd just I'd do nothing this turn. And I get some more damage next turn, but like wouldn't be worth the same. It'd just increase my risk.
I'm waiting.
You gonna do that again? No, you're gonna be trickier, okay. I can't believe I did that. Genuinely. Wait a minute. Despite the odds here,
Show me what you can do.
I think I'm good. Nope, I'm an idiot. Unfortunate. Wait! How much did End Slice do? 7? Highest damage, 7.8 million. Because I doubled it. Hold on. How much did I... I think I told like 20 maximum, so that's a... Okay, well there's the strategy. End Slice, plus a double. That did more than I even thought the other move was going to do. Okay. Do I get my teeth back? I do. Good.
Or never.
Okay, we're gonna go for an all set.
Well.
And then we're gonna go for a Grim Harvest.
Time to read.
Give everyone some help. And he's gonna steal my shields like a really annoying person. Just don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I can't even dodge that move. I try every time. I could pyrolyze Burning Canvas, but there's no real fun in that. Or I could Burning Canvas, then no, I can't Burning Canvas, then pyrolyze. That doesn't make any sense. Dude, pyrolyze. Gets him on fire, puts me in defensive. It's a good beginning at least. from my place in defensive. I can do... Ooh, hang on. I can still revive. Much better. It's the timing, so I got the first parry and then I was dead. And now I'm gone. Terrible. Dreadful.
Take your shot.
And then he hits everybody. And on the reserve team, they're not nearly as good. Slow him down. And then do some energy gifting. Soundtrack is fantastic. Like, across the board in this game, the soundtrack is amazing. It's got amazing battle music, it's got amazing cutscene music, amazing boss fight music. Like, some fights will start and you'll just be like, oh, this is a vibe. This is great. It's also just got a great story, this game. Like, I highly recommend it. The main problem I have is just I'm fighting possibly the hardest dude in the entire thing right now, and it's taking it out of me. Perfect recovery. There we go. Play immediately. Hit him. Not for the damage, but mainly just because I need to check his moves again. Long combo. I don't understand how you must have to parry that, because it goes like douche douche, which if you're trying to dodge, you're only going to get one of them. And I did try and double parry. There was an attempt made. You just can't see it because I failed and it didn't get the second one. Why am I walking over it? Stop it. Okay, I guess I'm playing again. I was just running around to process thoughts and ended up running into the fight again. Okay, I would like to play all set. Then I would like to... You know what? Hit him with Twilight Dance. Get counted.
Brace yourself.
These attacks are simple. They just hit you one time and you go, oh, okay. Guess I have to avoid that. You know what, let's get silly immediately, because it's fun. You may say, that doesn't look very silly. No damage happened. Wait for it. There's my 200. If you go into virtuous, you get more damage, so then you do more, you know. You know how this goes. Increase damage, do more damage, happy days. What do I want to do as a move, though? I would like to do a crystal... No, crystal crush ain't that good. Just hit him normally. That'll give me some energy. And then I can set up Typhoon. Doesn't do a lot in the way of damage, but it keeps me with some health. Parry, parry, parry. Finally I got that move. 2 turns left. Hold on, I have a gradient charge. I can use this to apply Foretell. That stacks him to 20 while doing 178,000 damage very nicely. I have plus 50% damage because I'm in Twilight mode. I hit him with Twilight Dance. And there's 1.5 million damage. I can hit him with Burning Canvas. Flurry Fury doesn't put me into Virtuous Stance, does it? No. Burning Canvas
Void,
is.
take everything.
It's not going to do masses, but it's going to sustain and add some burns.
Filthy ink.
Apparently it also gave me a bunch of AP that I don't quite know how I got. Right. I'm now in offensive stance. Because I'm in offensive stance, I'll apply more burn with Pyrolyze. Extreme fire damage, 3 hits. For extreme fire damage, 5 hits. Or Gustav Samaj for high lightning damage. Which will then put me into Virtuous for next turn. That might be the play. If I'm in Virtuous for next turn, then I can double. And if I double with CL, then I'll double, won't I? I don't know though, that's relying on a lot. I think I just want to hit him for some big numbers. More than a bigger number, it's pointing really. Well, thank goodness Lune had some shields there. I really messed that one up. I don't have enough to do what I want to do. How disappointing.
Storm is coming.
Now I do. Dang it, I sort of saw the moves coming. I just didn't get... Once you get hit once, it's very hard to get back on rhythm. Hold up. First things first, before my brain forgets, revive CL for ultimate damage dealer. Very important. Second thing second. Gustav Samaj here. Reason being, that'll put me in Virtuous for next turn if I want to do something crazy, which I have the capability to do because I have 3 gradient charges.
Better.
Again, not enough AP. What am I doing wrong here? Well, I'm using it all. Because I'm using a 9 cost move. That's what does it. Go on, Caller.
Thunder.
It's his turn. That was good. No, I don't want an ad break Twitch because I'm about to do something that's going to be quite cool. At least I think. So I'm not currently in not Virtuous. I'm not in Twilight. I am in Virtuous. Gradient. I could end slice. End slice is pretty cool. But then I won't be in the 3 gradient charge thing. Okay. Here's how we run this. We run all set.
That's lucky.
applies Shell, Powerful, and Rush to allies. Okay? Meaning we take more turns more often, and we have more damage. Then we apply double damage to Mael over here, who's already got double damage because she's in Virtuous stance, plus 200% damage dealt. Now, I hit this button, and then I hit this button that says deals extreme void damage 1 hit, and then I watch a big number happen.
Out of this canvas.
4 million. Pretty decent. Okay, I'm consistently getting past phase 1. That's good. We're getting to phase 2. Even if phase 2, I don't think I've survived a single attack without taking a hit.
I die? So be it.
Again, why? Let's do item strong healing tint. Self.
Let's gamble.
Now I'm gonna apply we'll just put in a final path, why not? It's a nice number. I don't understand. I'm trying the double parry. It ain't working.
Danger!
And there goes see it. So there goes all my damage. Great. Don't know what I did there. Dodged ridiculously early. He hadn't even wound up for his attack yet. Let's just revive.
The expedition's not over.
This is really a battle of survival, this bit. Just trying to not be dead for long enough to actually learn something. Go into defensive stance. That'll help. It does 50% less damage when I do that. And then this was a bad decision because now I'm not actually going to stay in defensive stance, but sword ballet. Do next to nothing to the guy. Maybe you... Oh, I somehow managed to dodge too. I don't know how,
Ready to revenge.
but I dodged and it dodged too. Maybe you have to dodge perfectly and it will dodge the second one. That would make sense. Because if you dodge late enough, it will dodge this, I guess. You're trying to dodge 2 attacks at once and you only can dodge... He's already slow. I mean, I pull the healing pin. Yeah, you can see on my shields. I'm not really trying to hit you. I'm just trying to learn to dodge. I hit the dodge button. I'll say that much. Did anything happen? Nope. Not one thing. And the reserve team, because I want to learn, and we're learning so far, dodge better than parry in this bit. That is a development. Oh look, I've put the tiniest dent in his health bar. What? Okay, so it doesn't work like how I thought it did. You have to like dodge parry? Do you have to like do a combo? Is that how it works? Is that the intended effect? I don't know. which is once again making me play an ad break, so advanced warning there, but I was going to do is
Get ready.
I tried the dodge parry, didn't really work. Maybe you have to dodge early. No, because if you dodge, why would you dodge early? I don't get it. I don't understand this fight.
I'll manage.
Now the steeled strike, you're gonna hit me in advance, but
Best. Foolish.
is it parry dodge? Is that I don't understand? I can't get the two. Okay, well I'm dead. I've not survived a single attack understanding how it's worked in that section. And I'm trying a bunch of different stuff. And there was the one time I dodged, then it said perfect, and then it said dodge. And I sort of just spammed the dodge button. That doesn't help, 'cause I don't really know what I did. I'm gonna have to come back. We can depart. I don't mind. I can level up. Like, I'm not facing it at level 99. I'm not facing it at my maximum potential. Where is this? Okay, for reference, that's the place where the bad stuff was. Where to now? I've never been here. That looks fun. We'll go over there. No, bring me up. Up. I fly!
Through the sky.
Wait, did I ever look at whatever the hell happened here? This thing? Can I fight this? No. Is this literally just for show?
Here we go.
No, look, there's a thing.
Flashing through the
Oh,
sky.
it's literally a doorway. Okay, well I'll go through the literal doorway. The old... I thought I'd been to Old Lumia. Different Old Lumia? Oh look, it's a pyramid. I was gonna say it's kind of like the Louvre, but it isn't. That's not the same thing. Oh! This is... There was a story bit that happened here, but we came through it in reverse, so I never actually went through that door. That was a mention there and stuff. This is sort of it backwards, although looks like there's more stuff to do. Because I see this. Maybe there's a secret boss around here somewhere. But I can't imagine these guys are going to be that difficult if I end up fighting them. They're probably going to be really, 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 really easy. Because I overlevel a lot of things.
An advantage.
Ooh! New weapon. It's level 10, this weapon. For reference, my weapons are maxed out at level 33. So, not gonna do a lot there, is it? Hey, I've not been over here. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's the key to all my misfortunes. A super duper secret move that's like, win. That would be great. Hi. Oh, there's a... It's not a secret move, but it's a journal that I don't have. That's good. Nice collectible. Okay. Hello, bad guys. I'm gonna hit you with the light sprinkling of this move. You're already dead. That was, what, 4 hits? Great, no. You know what, just Grim Harvest with absolutely no buffs on it. Still enough to kill it. Problem with a game like this, you don't have the patience to level characters properly. Here's the thing. Everyone gains XP from the fights you do, I'm pretty sure. So, like, I haven't really leveled, like, the effort of making sure they're all in level. It's just a case of, you only get 5 characters, so you just add the party, and then whenever you fight, you get XP. And if you're me, you fight pretty much everything you can get, because fighting in the game is just kind of fun to begin with.
Expedition 42.
I never found that to be a problem in this one.
It's been
I
2
get where you're coming
weeks,
from.
and still no word from Freya or Olivier. They've never missed a check-in before, no matter how exciting their find. Oh, my friends, I hope the end was swift. The grandest exhibit is likely our last, but as Olivier would say, it is also our grandest. I wish you were here, making that joke for the 1000th time. I'm proud of our work. We've pieced together so much. I just wish we had more time. The Gormarsh is still a few months away. Perhaps I can make one last trek. If you're reading this, my unknown future friend, I hope the information we've gathered helps you find answers. We've done what we could, in the hopes that you will prevail. Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes. I only got like this. Gonna give me that journal when I kill him eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're only missing like 5 journals. That's not bad. I'm getting there. You just like trying to brute force it. I'm pretty sure you finished Assassin's Creed Orange where you were 10 level below the recommended. Oh yeah, I get that. I funnily enough, I did a similar thing in this game. There's an area and it's like it says danger when you go in it, like this icy fire area. I was well under level for it, but I made it through the entire area. And because of that, I was rewarded. That's the cool part of this game. When you beat the difficult stuff, it gives you actual worthwhile rewards. Like a quick example, if I go here, so like these things are your abilities, right? You equip them and then you get stat boosts and also like an ability thing. So I was in a sort of bit of a game where you're around about, you're picking up level 10 sort of things. I went into this difficult area and I beat one enemy, like the first enemy I saw, okay? It took like 20 minutes of fighting it, but I, like without dying, I just parried a lot and survived and killed it. It dropped me a level 20 ability, which gave me a massive stat up increase that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So like this game, if you go to the difficult stuff and you try and brute force it, you do get rewarded, which is a really cool thing. It also, in some ways, stops you from doing that. There's a system where, for most of the game at least, your damage is capped at 9999. Eventually, like after some main story stuff, you unlock the ability to break that cap, which is how I'm doing millions. But it becomes how many hits can you deal that do 9999 and then take out something that's pretty difficult. Because if you do an attack that's like 10 hits and it does 9999 on each one, that's better than doing 1 hit of 999 that's maxed out damage, right? So it becomes a different game. Then once you break that cap, you swap out again and you sort of evolve. But yeah, it's a really cool system. I genuinely think you might enjoy this game. Like for the narrative, because the narrative's really good. But 2, it's such a well-built game that I think you'd probably enjoy it. Because you sound like you enjoy the strategy sort of vibe. Even if you want to play things your way and not conform to their preconceived targets. I don't understand what this is. And I mean, normally there's a grapple point. I can't grapple to anything with it, so I don't know where I'm going. Now I'm just looking around with no real aim, aren't I? Which is the thought. There might be something here, so I'm looking around, but... figure out when it goes on sale. Fair enough. I think I got it for like... 'cause I bought the physical version, and it was like £30 or something, so if you have a disc drive and you're playing on a console, you can currently get it pretty fine. It was funny because I was considering getting it, then it became Game of the Year. When it became Game of the Year, the price went up by a tenner. I was like, okay, I'll wait again. And then in January it came down because it was after Christmas. Yeah, around £30 it was when I got it, which I'd say is more than fair. I'm currently, when I booted up the game today, my save was at my save was at 77 hours. I'm nearly at 80, and I'm not finished yet. I've got the final chapter of stuff to do. I've just not been doing it because I've been doing every side thing I can find.
That will help.
So I seem to have found a bathroom. And a music disc, but... this must be Renoir's room. Ooh!
But how?
That wasn't on the list.
With someone who refuses to talk.
An extra one.
We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
There was a time when that would have made no sense to me, but having actually understood the story, I'm like, I know what that's talking about. I won't say it though, because I'm literally just talking about how good this game is and you should try it, so that would be spoiling. Oh, it's the middle door! Finally got the middle door. Nice. There's only like one door I haven't unlocked in here now. Maybe that is all the doors. Hold on. Yeah, because that's... yeah, I think I got them all. Nice. You need to download Black Myth Wukong? Fair enough. If you do, so I hope you enjoy it. I never played that one. I think I'm sort of a bit out of the Souls-like-y genre at the moment.
Perfect.
In the back of my head, the one game I do want to replay that is a Souls-like-ish is Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. That's the game that I remember when I played it, I had so much fun, because a lot like this, you have to learn the parry timing. And it's really rewarding when you nail a boss, because they don't hit you. You just counter. Yeah, that was like the most me Souls-like game they ever did. And of course they've not done another one. I've also never played Dark Souls 3, which is probably another one I want to get back to at some point. But
Flashing through the sky.
to play Dark Souls 3, I sort of feel like I should finish Dark Souls 2, and I stopped Dark Souls 2 because it just didn't feel as good as Dark Souls 1 or any of the other ones. Just the vibes weren't there. And I was sort of annoyed because all the bosses felt really cheap. Like, they just did damage over time effect. So I'm like, why are you doing damage over time effect?
Here we go.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me. Don't make me fight a guy while I'm in a pool of poison. That's stupid. Where was that thing I was going to? Was it that? I've already been there. Thought that was maybe it was. Oh. Must be. I'm looking for places I've not been. If they don't have text next to them, it usually means I've not walked through a doorway somewhere. I'm just looking around real quick. Wait, what's this? That's different. This is the objective. What's this? I now have to go look. I'm compelled to.
Through the sky.
The only gripe with the PS5 is there's so many games over 80 gigabytes and they can only go into the console storage. Between Space Marine 2 and War Thunder, that's 200 gigabytes. Yeah. You can, like, expand the storage. Like, if you get a SSD, you can put it in. It takes a little bit of tutorial and Google, but if that is a big problem for you, I'd look into that. I've sort of gone the opposite way, where I've actually ended up installing less games. All the games I install, I have one game I'm actually playing that's like heavy on storage, and then everything else is like in megabyte. Like Verso's drop. To the place where I found Simon, that boss I was fighting for 2 hours, that was Renoir's drop. This is curious.
The chroma here is very old. We're in one of the deepest layers of the canvas.
Last time I was here, I was but a small escape.
Where are we?
Verso mentioned this place, but he never showed it to me.
I like it here.
His private hideout. When he wanted to escape.
Yeah. No sisters allowed.
Oh, this is great. And like, also, again, the music. Like, it's not as like epic battle music or whatever. It's just the music is always the vibe it needs to be. It's amazing. This is genuinely a joy to look at. Like, all the colors and... Whoa. I want to be here forever. This is great. Oh, 2 seconds. Drop CL and put in Minoko. Just in case I fight another... Minoko gets his abilities by fighting new enemies, though.
On my brush, humans! Here? Now? Welcome to our small little resort of supreme relaxation. A resort? The Gestrals? I'm not exaggerating. It really is a relaxing place.
For some reason it's goofy now.
With a relaxing fight. We don't fight in the bats, though.
Okay, so when you say relax, you still get to fight stuff, but... I've genuinely seen no location remotely like this in the entire game. And I love it here. Oh, no, there's another one. My flag's there. Ooh, item.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Good stuff.
slowing attack. Base attack applies slow. Nice. I don't think I had that. Wait, hang on. Excuse, there's a weapon behind. I see that. This decade has been nothing but boring. My toy boat got lost somewhere. My balloons scattered to the wind. And my candy stolen over in Candyland by those big brush-faced bullies. Now it's my turn to jump from the diving board. But I won't jump. No. Nothing will make me move. I'll face anyone who wants to have fun. Now it's my turn. Okay, well. I assume if I get you your boat back and, like, capture the balloons or whatever, I can change your mind. Shoot the balloon? No. Woo! Yuck! What the? Okay, that was terrifying. Oh, they're like, Francois, but with giant googly eyes, because that's terrifying. Yeah, that's the actual face of the thing down there. Unless it's got an extra set of eyes, because it was drawn that way, I guess, but... very disturbing. Any games that are coming out this year I'm interested in? Technically it already came out, but I've not played it, so it's on my list for this year. Resident Evil 9. Oh, I can fight those? Okay, guess we're fighting. Give energy to allies. Yeah, Resident Evil 9. Very interested in that. I've just been playing this instead, so I've not really got around to it yet. Ooh! They're actually worthy opponents. They can take some damage. Sure, it won't be a lot, but...
Finesse and grace. Void takes everything.
How many Resident Evil games are there? A couple more than 9. You've got Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, which they're about to remake as Veronica, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think there's like Revelations and Revelations 2. I don't know what those are, but I know they exist. But all of those, I've played 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Yeah, that's it. But they've done a 4 remake, so I'm going to play 4 remake. Then I'm going to get 9 and play 9. Because they're sort of linked to my understanding. Good thing is, though, most of them aren't really that linked. Like this, they are, like, they're returning characters and stuff. But for the most part, they're just sort of standalone stories that take place in the same universe, and they're pretty cool.
Let us stain
Boosh. Damage share. 50% damage taken is redirected to other allies. Ooh! That's a cool ability. Uh-huh.
What have we here?
I've also found a thing on the floor. Interesting. We have a floor pad puzzle. Question mark. Giant gingerbread doll. That is such a sassy pose. I kind of love it. Random enemy, just really tall. Now with Ace Combat. I've not played Ace Combat, but I've heard about it, and seen some of it, and it looks utterly ludicrous in all of the best ways.
This will hurt.
This will hurt.
On guard. Void, take everything.
Bish, bash, bosh. Wait, what? My turn to get. Why did I get 3 goes? I never get 3 goes. What did I do so right?
Finesse. Precision.
Now's our chance.
Unleash hell. Good. SOS healing tint. Consume a healing tint will fall below 50% health. That's amazing! There's so many good abilities here. Hello, door.
Humans. A group of 5? Most fitting count. For a great birthday party.
Got the other ingredient. They gifted to you. Oh, that. Okay. The most heartfelt present.
It wants cake.
But it's a door.
Door's gonna have cake.
Doors deserve cake too.
That's what I said. Oh, another one of these things. Oh, they have numbers. That's 2. So I have to hit all of those in different orders. Okay. Hit it with one of those.
Overflowing with energy.
Now, it's been weak to earth damage so far. That's pretty good.
Violence.
I don't understand why her damage isn't as good as everyone else's. Like, unless I'm in my super duper ultra damage modes, it just seems like the damage is very
Void, take everything.
meh. What does that do? What I don't understand what it just did to me. That's not good.
Feel the storm. Let us stain them. Feel the storm.
Longer break. Break lasts 1 more turn, but the target can't be broken twice. Well, that's not very good. Okay, so there's a 2. There's a 7? Okay. There's a lot of these doors. I mean, pad things. And that's a sunshine. I guess that's the end point? It's like hopscotch. Maybe. Do I have to find a start point? Well, I guess start point would still be number 1, wouldn't it? It's a 6. Oh, okay, parkour time. I hit the jump button. You really have to jump before you move for this. There we go.
Nice. Nice.
Empowered heal. Using healing does 50% more damage for 1 turn. Again, really a very good skill there. Like, it's a way to heal yourself and gain damage, which is not the normal way of doing things. Normally you heal and you lose out on damage. You sort of recoup some of that extra cost that you're having to expend. What? Hello. Oh, that's a grapple point?
Well, this looks familiar.
Does it, Mael?
We used to have a treehouse in our garden.
Oh.
Not as nice as this one, though. Building is harder than painting.
What is this? Oh, it's a climbing thing. Well, what's inside? Piano!
New weapon.
At level 29, low less. Who's it for? Is it for Mayal? No. The Verso. Probably should have guessed that. We're in Verso's house. Rank D on turn start. Well, that's not good. Ranks reduce damage taken by 20% per rank instead of increasing damage dealt. Okay. 20% increased damage from rank up. Resets on taking damage. What? Okay, so you'd 25% on rank up. Hold on, so CBAS. So you'd get up to 100% more damage by getting to S rank, and 80% less damage taken, but you immediately lose that by the next turn. That's not very good. I don't think. I think that might be quite bad.
Nice.
20,000. That might be the biggest pickup I've had. Not that I need it particularly. I've got quite a lot of chroma, but if I find a shop, that might go very quickly because they get very expensive, these chroma purchases.
Train!
Oh, you're joking. I was right next to that the whole time. What is this? Is that like one of those?
Yep.
On Chroma Elixir Shard. Oh! Is that an extra heal then? Odin, my brain just completely tripped up on that sentence. Because it was the story of Assassin's Creed is a tad confusing. Then it was the story of Animal Crossing is a tad confusing. Then I'm like, oh, you mean Ace Combat, the game I haven't played. I was like, when did we start talking about Assassin's Creed? No, we probably aren't talking about Assassin's Creed, but like Animal Crossing, that doesn't have a story in it. What we? There are too many things labeled AC, including air conditioning. Like, we gotta sort that out. That's an 8. Okay. Need to find number 1 still. Oh, number 1? No, that's number 9. Oh, there's number 1. Number 1! And that's number 7. Where's number 2? 2. 3 was somewhere over here, I believe. Yep. 3. Don't know where number 4 is. Or 5. Yeah, I guess it's past this guy, because I've not really got past him properly. That's 5. Okay, where's 4?
Well, that will help.
5% of gradient charge on parry. That's pretty good. If you parry like 3 attacks in a row, that's already 15%. Where's number 4? Number 4? No, this was like back the way I came. Don't step on any of them that aren't number 4 and I'll be fine. That's number 6, not 4. Seven. Already hit 2. Number 4 through here. No. Where is it? It's in the sort of local area, right? No, it's number 9. Wait, 4's by the pond. Nope. Keep avoiding the enemies because I'm just like, I just want to find these number pads on the floor and push them. See what happens. I found every number except 4 at this point. I'm not going to remember where any of them are once I need them. There's 6. We know 5 is somewhere up here. Excuse me. Oh, across. No, it's not across that. You had already been over there, but might have missed it. Okay, up here. Across, maybe it's in the sky. Maybe even before was up here and I forgot. Number 4? Number 4 on the roof. Not looking likely. platform. I currently have a bird's eye view. And I'm not seeing it. I have half the assumption that if I get all these number pads, I'm going to get the cake, but I need to open the big door. That seems like a safe bet. Found it! Excuse me. Fall down for a second. 4. Okay, now I have to find 5 again. Is it through here? Yeah, that's 5. Now we go back to find 6. Or was that one 9? Hold on, was it over here? 6. 7 was easy. It was right over here. Yep. 8 was also easy. It was the first one I found. I didn't even realize it was a number. And then number 9 was over here. And then we have to assume that that's all of it. Then I hit the button. Yay! I unlocked hair. Is it at least good? Not really, no. Doesn't match my style at all. Well, that was anticlimactic. All that for a haircut. Well, to be fair, I like collecting all the haircuts, so I made gains, just not how I thought I would. What? No, don't make noises at me. What's this?
Oh, man. Do you remember our poems?
What?
Oh. Yes, I do. How did it go?
There once was an Eskew swallowed the sea and burped out a cloud full of turtles and bees. He sings in the caves. He naps in the deep. He could rule the world, but he'd much rather sleep.
That would be nice. You have balloons. It's fun to pop balloons. They're your balloons, don't touch them. Well, yeah, fight time. I will fight you, small thing. We shall have battle for ages. I'm sorry, what happened there? Something got a bunch of health all of a sudden. Do I just... Am I just here to pop balloons? Yeah. I break his spirit with balloons. Okay. I win. Trigger happy. After shooting 10 times in the same turn, gain 2 AP once. The following shots this turn deal 200% more damage. Okay. Just shooting 10 times in one turn would use 10 AP, so I get it. So mean. Is there any way we can make it up to you? Give him back. Special climbs over you and takes 1,000 Kuroba. Okay, well, you enjoy yourself.
Great.
I got a revived tin. I think I've needed that for ages. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I think that's... What is saying back? One of those rocks around here. What is this? Excuse me. There's something in the sky. Oh, it's got... I thought you follow the hand point in it. The shortcut. Right, okay. Just takes you back to over here. You don't have to run. Why is there a hole in the floor? Is this where I came from? I don't think so.
An advantage.
New weapon. Hello. It's like an Esquier face, but using a skill that doesn't consume stains increases damage by 20%. Reset on a skill that consumes stains. Okay. Base attacks change all stains to dark. With 4 dark stains, any skill you can consume them to deal 3. Hold on. Wait, that's... What if I got... What if I got 4 stains and I did a base attack? They would all be dark. Any skill can consume them. Which would then I'm going to just use Elemental Genesis. Which already does so much damage. It would do 300% more. I think that may be the best thing ever. Like it sort of takes me down a notch because I can't make as many. But in a like 2-turn setup, sort of ideal. You generate 2 stains, you generate 2 stains, you base attack, and then you Elemental Genesis for 3 times the amount of damage. I need to upgrade it though, of the weapon, in order for it to actually be good, because right now it's got less power than my one, which isn't great. You want the big power number. Okay, here it is. I'm thinking of stopping there for the day. I've done my time. And what I've noticed is that I've stopped fighting things, which sort of means I'm mentally done. Like, I don't want to get into combat at the moment. I'm just having fun exploring. And I'll be better off coming back another time and actually having a go. Give me some defense. Let's just do some leveling up. Let's go upgrade a weapon. If I upgrade... No, I can't upgrade it. Never mind! Still looking for ways to get my L to have more damage. I just want a lot of it. When Virtuous starts hitting a marked enemy, doesn't remove mark, that's fine. Auto Virtuous on counterattack. I like that. Gain shell when swapping out. A Virtuous. Also quite good. Eyes recover 20% health, gain shell, find the status effect. Double amount of burn applied. That could be insane actually. Because when I apply burn, I already have double burn. So if I'm doing double the amount of, I might be doing 4 per hit, and there's a thing where I can do like 10, so it become like 20, which would become 40. And then there's a thing where I do more damage based on how much burn it has, so then it would become a lot very quickly. That could be cool. Or you could go for barrier break and steal shields. And then I go against, what was his name, Simon or whatever. And Simon would steal my shields and I'd hit him and shoot him back. Anyway, full way today. I look forward to next week when I get to explore more of this wonderful place. Kind of fitting too, because my birthday's coming up. I end up in a place full of balloons and party. Couldn't have predicted that one. Anyway, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Have a nice day, week, time. And this place is too warm and I need to open a window. Bye!